We are Venin.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Age of the Primes Deluxe class, Venin. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Right up front here, we have some lovely artwork of Venin in both of his modes, Age of the Primes, Venin. On this side, we have some Primes, till all are one in multiple languages, hooray for languages. And he is a Deluxe class, and Deluxe. On this side, we have Venin yet again. Up top, Venin. On the bottom, words, things, stuff. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots. That's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have Venin, the next of our deluxe Insecticons in this Age of the Primes line. And yes, they had to change his name. His name was originally Venom, but they had to change it due to copyright reasons because some random, obscure character owns the rights to that name now. You probably never heard of him. So yeah, he is Venom no more, now he is Venin. But here he is in his robot mode. He is packed in robot mode, and let's get in close so we can take a look at the details. And there we have the noggin, and yeah, very interesting head sculpt there. But we have some transparent red plastic there for the eyes, as well as for the bug mode eyes. And do these count as his, like, you know, Princess Leia buns in robot mode? I'll count it as that. I don't care. But yeah. See here on the chest, we have some nice gray paint apps, Decepticon symbol right there on the chest. And all of this detail here that's painted in gray, this is actually raised as well, which is nice. It's not just a flat surface. All this detail is actually raised on the chest, which is a nice touch. We got a transparent orange belly. We got these transparent orange wings, which look quite nice. And just some light gray. Some oranges, and this wrist on mine, you can see it always wants to pop out of that hinge. You stay in your home. Anyway. Yeah, nice shade of green. We also get some other little details here. Picked out in red and yellow. Some nice, tiny little hits of silver there. Going down the shins, we got little hits of black. I think the legs look pretty cool. He's got tiny little toes. Little toesy woes, little baby toesy woes, little tootsies, little biggies. Sorry. Moving up the back, you can see. Yeah, a bit of hollowness, but due to the transformation, it has to be, you know, hollow forearms again for the transformation. It had to be. I know they could have put a panel there, but yeah, it is what it is. Let's see the bug mode legs there, just kind of folded up in the back. Oh no, not too shabby. Now, articulation-wise, what have we got? I'm going to tell you, so the head can rotate, can do a full 360. The head is on a double hinge. You can kind of have him looking down. You can have him totally looking up and doing total squirrel. I ate a squirrel. Yummy. Oh, God. Anyway, so the head does that. The arms can do a full 360. There's one little issue here. They can move in and out. You have bicep rotation. You have 9 degrees of bend at the elbow. No wrist rotation, you just have downward movement for transformation. One thing that is a bit annoying is you can see these wings here they're totally in the way. Now this is replicating the way the G1 toy worked, but yeah, kind of can't really bring his arm. I mean, you can kind of bring his arms down if you kind of, you know, angle them in. You can still get his arms in a kind of natural position, but yeah, the wings do kind of get in the way, and that's a bit of a bummer. But these wings, you know, they're on the hinge. You can kind of do what you want. Angle those however you wish. He does have waist rotation. Legs can move forward that far. Back. Get the legs out of the way. Can move back very far. Outward. Full splits. Thigh rotation. Nice deep knee bend as far as the feet. The feet can rock up a little bit. Can rock down some. And you have lots of ankle tiltage. Now, as far as accessories go, he gets a little blaster here, just cast in green. And he also gets his little axe here, cast in that light gray. Not much to it. It's got some little I like how it has some little gashes in there. It's been through a couple scraps, a couple battles. But yeah, that is all you get with Venin. And of course he can wield his weapons for maximum pew-pewing and hacking and all of that good stuff right there. And is his blaster Blush compatible? Yeah, it is! So we can just plug this into the barrel, and we can do a big old Venin Blush! I blush every night! And we do have some alternate configurations with the weapons. We can always take the blaster and plug it into that port in the forearm. Have that going on. You can do that with the axe too. If you flip his hand down, you can always just plug the axe in. Have that going on. Things you can do if you want to do it. You can also take the axe and the blaster and merge them together and make a bigger axe for him. And hey, you can do that as well. You have the option, and as always, options are good. Now there is one curiosity here that I've been trying to figure out and I can't figure out. Maybe you guys can, because you guys know everything. You guys are smart. But I noticed on the wings there are these tabs on the wings, and I don't know what they're for. They're not for the weapons. The weapons don't fit on here in any way, shape, or form. I've tried. It's not for the weapons. And I noticed here there are these slots on his forearms, so I'm thinking, oh, is this some kind of alternate configuration or something where you attach the wings to his forearms or something? But I have not been able to make that work, and the wings don't come off. They're stuck in there. So I genuinely don't know what the point of this tab is, and I don't know what the point of this slot is. But it seems like maybe that's supposed to be something to do with the wings and the arms. I don't know. You guys probably already know. I don't know. I haven't been able to figure it out. Doesn't say anything about it in the instructions, so that's my professional opinion. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here he is with the other Deluxe Insecticons. I am missing one. I'm going to have to track that one down just so I can have them all. But yeah, you can see how they look together. And if you'd like a measurement to the very tippity top here of the head, it comes in at 6 inches tall. So there you go. So that is it for the robot mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's! So first we'll start on the lower body. So you just want to take his little toesies here. You want to flip that in. Then you're going to take the whole foot and just rotate that all the way to the inner part of the leg. And then you're going to take the leg, rotate it in at the thigh. And then you're just going to shift all this up. Make sure this little panel here comes up like that. And just bring this all the way up, and second verse just like the first. And once you have both halves done, just a case of getting everything tabbed together. You have a tab slot connection here. You have some little dovetails on either side. So just get everything lined up and push together. So you got it looking like that. And I just want to bring out the arm. You want to rotate it up at the bicep. You want to take the hand, flip it in, and the entire forearm is on a double hinge. You just want to take it and collapse it up and over. So you got it looking like that. Same thing on the other side. So now you want to take the head, it's on that double hinge, and just bring that forward. And now the arms, the shoulders, will collapse into the body. Just get them sitting like that. And then you just want to take the wings and just bring them forward. And just get them angled back like that. Now you're going to take the arms and bring them back. And you can see that little raised bit will just kind of drop right into that little notch right there. And that locks into place. Same thing on the other side. Just get that dropped in like so. Then you're going to take the head and you're just going to bring it back. You can see 2 tabs, 2 slots. So just get that hand in there like so. And just take this and just press that up against the body. And you just open these legs up, angle those however you wish. And there you have Venin in his alt mode. Can't get that good a spin out of him though. It's alright. But there he is in his alt mode. And a lovely little robot cicada that compacts quite nicely, quite cleanly, and very solidly. Now let's get in close so we can take a look at the details. And, you know, I mean, the head is just, his head just upside down. He looks like he's smiling at us. That's precious. But, yeah. Not a whole lot new detail-wise. Just everything we've already seen, just in a different configuration here. So buggy legs, little buggy booty. Yeah, love those wings. Those wings look really good. Yeah, there's the top, there's the bottom. Does this count as visible head syndrome? I guess it does. It's the head. I mean, it's still just, you know, it's right there. It just, you know, hey. But anyway, slides like flying bug slide. Hooray for sliding, flying bugs. And for comparison, here he is with the other Deluxe Insecticons. Again, I have to get the fourth one. I gotta track it down. But anyway, you can see how they look together. And if you'd like a measurements from end to end, we're looking at 4¼ inches long with a wingspan of about 7 inches wide. So there you go. As far as the accessories, you can store them on the alt mode, and it's just a case of plugging them into these ports on the sides. That's what the instructions tell you to do anyway. You can do it if you want to. There are ports back here. You can kind of plug that in, have that going on. There's a port right in the middle. You can always take it, have that plugged right there, have it facing back. Do what you want. As always, your toy, display it however you wish. Give him an axe on his butt. I don't know. Hey, things you can do if you want to do it.
Do something or do nothing.
That's good advice. So there you have Venin, and yeah, I have to say, I think he's my favorite of these new Deluxe Insecticons. Very evocative of the original figure. You know, my only qualm is that the wings do get in the way of the arms in robot mode, so that does, you know, make for, it just kind of limits the posability. Not much, but it limits the posability a bit. The left hand on my copy likes to pop off at the hinge a little bit. That's a little annoying, but that could just be my copy. As always, your mileage may vary. Solid alt mode, so yeah, overall, I'm very pleased with them. I think this turned out quite well. Again, nitpicks aside, I think this turned out quite well. So there you go. And now I picked this up from BigBadToyStore.com. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below so you can check that out. You can also check out the Age of the Primes playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love, Peace, Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Transformers Age of the Primes Deluxe Class Venin, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face.
Hey, no! You bugs just multiply, don't you?
It's a fact.
You're gonna annoy me, aren't you?
I mean, I can.
Can you annoy Starscream?
I can do that too.
I'll ask again. Can you annoy Starscream?
I'll get right on it.
That's what I like to hear.